Welcome back to the never-ending saga of the Lakers, where drama and speculation never take a break. Brace yourselves, because the latest buzz sweeping through social media is raising some serious eyebrows. And it's not good news for Los Angeles fans. Reports are surfacing that New York is gearing up to make one of the boldest free agency moves in NBA history. Yes, you heard it right. The Knicks, hungry for relevance, are preparing to lure one of the league's biggest superstars to Madison Square Garden this summer. And if it happens, it could shake the very foundation of the Lakers' championship hopes. Before dismissing this as yet another baseless rumor, it's crucial to look at the mounting signs that this scenario might not be as far-fetched as it seems. The Knicks front office has been anything but subtle about their intentions. In recent interviews, team executives openly expressed their desire to bring in marquee players, leveraging the city's rich basketball heritage and the allure of the world's most iconic arena. They're painting a picture of New York as not just a basketball destination, but as a global platform for athletes seeking legacy and limelight. Now, let's talk about the player in question. Even at 39, he's defying father time, putting up staggering numbers that would make players 10 years younger envious, averaging 27 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds per game. He continues to be a force of nature, a living legend who shows no signs of slowing down. He's already conquered Hollywood, building a legacy intertwined with the Lakers' storied franchise. But could the pull of Broadway, the electric atmosphere of the Garden, and the unmatched marketing power of New York be enough to convince him to turn the page? Insiders believe this could be a turning point. The player's contractual situation adds fuel to the fire. Holding a player option for the 2025 to 2026 season, he has the power to walk away and test free agency unrestricted. This very summer, while Los Angeles holds the emotional advantage. After all, this is his adopted home, a place where his name is synonymous with Lakers pride. The front office has made no secret of aligning their roster building strategies with his decision. Young talents have been drafted, assets accumulated, all with the vision of extending the championship window around him. But if he chooses to leave, those carefully laid plans could unravel in an instant. Meanwhile, the Knicks are making their move with surgical precision. Behind the scenes, they're reshaping their payroll structure, creating the cap space necessary to accommodate a superstar caliber contract. This is not a fantasy scenario. This is real calculated maneuvering. Imagine the headlines. The Garden roaring as this icon pulls off yet another triple-double, dismantling opponents under the blinding lights of New York City. Visualizing that moment is enough to keep Lakers fans awake at night. For Los Angeles, this isn't just a potential roster loss. It's a seismic event that could redefine the franchise's immediate future. Years of brand building, of crafting a culture based on loyalty and legacy, could evaporate with a single press conference held in Manhattan. Yet despite the looming threat, the Lakers are not standing idle. The front office is already working on contingency plans, bracing for every possible outcome. Their strategy involves a blend of emotional appeal and practical roster adjustments aimed at reminding the player why Los Angeles is, and always will be, his basketball home. The Knicks, however, are offering more than just a max contract. They're presenting a vision. A meticulously constructed supporting cast has been assembled, featuring defensive specialists and sharpshooters designed to maximize the superstar's strengths. They've promised a hybrid offensive system that prioritizes pace-like spacing and his preferred playmaking style, including high-volume pick-and-rolls and tailored isolation sets. Madison Square Garden's electrifying crowd, famous for its raw, unfiltered passion, offers an atmosphere that could rival, and in some ways, surpass the Hollywood spotlight he's grown accustomed to. But there's more. Off the court, New York's appeal is undeniable. The city is a global media hub, teeming with sponsorship opportunities, luxurious accommodations, and constant media coverage. For a player with business ambitions that transcend basketball, from blockbuster documentaries to investments in media ventures, New York represents uncharted territory with limitless potential. And then there's the legacy factor. Despite his countless accolades, one glaring achievement eludes him, bringing a championship to a franchise outside of his Californian stronghold. winning a title in New York, a city star for NBA glory. Since 1973 would immortalize him as not just a legend, but as a savior of a cursed dynasty. According to sources close to the situation, influential voices within his inner circle are pushing this narrative. They're highlighting the transformative impact he could have by ending the Knicks championship drought, positioning it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to etch his name in basketball lore forever. The allure of rewriting history on such a grand stage is powerful and could prove irresistible. That being said, the Lakers are not going down without a fight. They've already freed up cap space with an eye on retaining him, while also exploring defensive upgrades and versatile additions to strengthen the roster. Private workouts with elite shot blockers and talks with agents representing top-tier shooters are already underway. If the superstar decides to explore other options, the Lakers are prepared to pivot. But replacing a generational talent like him is not as simple as plugging in another name. His presence is not just statistical, it's cultural, it's iconic. Any replacement would inevitably fall short of replicating his impact. From what's being reported, the Knicks are ready to put everything on the table. A max salary deal, lifetime endorsement partnerships, and even post-retirement roles within the organization are being discussed. They're pitching a future that extends beyond the hardwood, envisioning him as the face of New York basketball for years to come. This approach resonates with his broader ambitions in entertainment and media, fields where New York's influence is unparalleled. But let's not overlook the deep-rooted connections he has in Los Angeles. His ties to the community, his family's integration to the local culture, and his off-court ventures are all firmly planted in California soil. The emotional weight of this bond is immense, and the Lakers' leadership is banking on this to tip the scales in their favor. Their plan involves more than just financial incentives. It's about reigniting the emotional flame that first brought him to the franchise. The narrative is intensifying. Every time you scroll through your social media feed, fresh rumors and speculative reports flood in. Fueling the uncertainty, the prospect of him wearing Knicks colors has climbed to the top of trending topics worldwide. Every practice session in Los Angeles feels overshadowed by the looming possibility of betrayal. Each press conference dissected for hidden clues about his future intentions. The franchise, the fans, the city itself, all are bracing for what comes next. This offseason has morphed into a chess match where every move is scrutinized. The Lakers are meticulously crafting a counter strategy, from behind-the-scenes negotiations with rival general managers to public displays of unity aimed at reinforcing their commitment to retaining their superstar. The front office is dissecting every aspect of their salary cap strategy, planning for the draft, and mapping out multiple scenarios, ensuring they are prepared for any eventuality. The emotional campaign is already in motion. Highlight reels celebrating his greatest moments in the purple and gold are making the rounds. Fan pages are rallying with heartfelt messages, and influencers are amplifying the call for him to stay. The goal is simple: ensure that every time he picks up his phone, he is reminded of the unbreakable bond he shares with Los Angeles. Simultaneously, the team is emphasizing on-court chemistry, showcasing informal workouts and summer league highlights that underline the unique synergy he has with his teammates. Recently leaked videos of jaw-dropping half-court shots and impromptu practice sessions are more than just content. They're strategic reminders of what makes this team special. Every connection, every shared glance during film sessions, every piece of nostalgia is being leveraged to rebuild the emotional bridge that might be weakening under the weight of New York's siren call. On the roster front, the Lakers are prioritizing defensive reinforcements, actively pursuing players known for their shot-blocking prowess and perimeter defense. Adding such pieces would not only bolster their championship aspirations, but also signal to their superstar that the organization is serious about winning now. The front office is exploring trades and free agent signings that would address long-standing weaknesses, aiming to build an ecosystem where his talents can continue to flourish. Should he choose to stay, the Lakers envision a scenario where they seamlessly integrate emerging European stars and rising talents into a cohesive unit. However, The contingency plans acknowledge that no addition can truly replace his unique influence. The goal is not to replicate but to adapt, ensuring the franchise remains competitive while honoring the legacy he has built. Meanwhile, the Knicks are playing the long game. Their offer isn't just about basketball, it's a lifestyle proposition, a chance to become a transcendent figure in the city's cultural fabric. For a player deeply invested in storytelling and media production, the opportunity to collaborate with New York's entertainment giants is a tempting proposition. The Lakers, however, hold a trump card: authenticity. The memories, the relationships, the shared victories and defeats. These are intangible assets that no rival franchise can replicate. The leadership is keenly aware of this and is weaving it into their retention strategy, emphasizing loyalty, legacy, and the unfinished business of adding more banners to the rafters of Crypto.com arena. As speculation reaches a fever pitch, the Lakers are also mindful of controlling the narrative. Swift responses to credible reports, heartfelt interactions with fans, and public endorsements from former teammates are all part of a calculated effort to drown out the noise. They're crafting a message of unity, resilience, and unwavering belief that Los Angeles is the only place where his legacy can truly be completed. At the heart of it all lies a simple truth: this isn't just another free agency battle. It's a defining moment for both the player and the franchise. The outcome will not only shape the immediate future of the Lakers, but also leave a lasting impact on the NBA landscape. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. The NBA landscape shifted once again, and this time, the tremor came from Los Angeles. Kevin Durant, one of the most prolific scorers in league history, was officially unveiled as the newest star of the Los Angeles Lakers. The announcement came with all the glitz and glamour expected from a franchise rooted in Hollywood tradition. Thousands of fans gathered outside Crypto.com arena to welcome the 36-year-old forward, whose arrival marks a bold new chapter for the storied franchise. Durant, who spent the last few seasons with the Phoenix Suns, joins the Lakers team in transition, but still hungry for titles. His signing is more than just a strategic basketball move. It's a statement of intent, with LeBron James approaching the twilight of his legendary career. The Lakers have signaled they are not ready to fade into the background of the Western Conference. The union of Durant and James, two of the game's most iconic names, instantly elevates the Lakers back into championship contention. The welcome ceremony had a festive air, complete with purple and gold confetti, live music, and appearances by Laker legends. Durant addressed the fans with gratitude and determination. "I've always admired the legacy of this organization," he said. "To be a part of it now, with the goal of winning and inspiring, is a dream come true." Durant's addition reshapes the Lakers' offensive outlook, with Anthony Davis providing defensive stability and Durant adding elite shooting and length. Los Angeles suddenly boasts a formidable trio that balances experience, scoring, and defense. While age may be a concern for the new-look Lakers, the leadership and basketball IQ on the roster could prove decisive in high-pressure playoff moments. Though the season is months away, the buzz is already electric. Merchandise sales have spiked, ticket demand is soaring, and social media is ablaze with highlight reels and speculation. One thing is certain: with Kevin Durant donning purple and gold, Hollywood's favorite basketball team is once again at the center of the NBA universe. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.